Oh, hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a timeless collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you is the right time. But keep in mind, it's a general reading. So see what sign symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help bring you clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way. In the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Archangel Oracle cards today. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. What is the opening message of insight for the collective, please? And thank you. Oh, hey. Of course you guys got this card. All right, so even the archangels are coming through to remind you about this passionate fire inside of you. I am getting that for some of you, this involves another person, but I feel like if it's a relationship energy, it's definitely a back and forth kind of energy. It's not a runner chaser kind of thing. I feel like even if that was a situation in the past, something is bouncing back and forth. I see a tennis court, so that always makes me think of a nice back and forth energy. But it's also what you are passionate about, things you are passionate about, what you're pursuing, what you're doing, what you're really into. It's you pursuing that passion and seeing doors open up for you. I am getting that for some of you, it may be one or the other, but somehow it is going to kind of merge together in other areas of your life. So if you are rekindling an energy in a relationship in your life or meeting somebody new, I feel like that like butterfly inside of you, Google eye kind of energy is going to sort of move into your career or move into what else you are doing and still like give you a new like magnetic attraction to other opportunities and such. And I feel like if you are pursuing what's passionate inside of you, what you like to do, that's probably also an energy inside of you that's going to attract possibly the right friendships, but maybe the right sassy partnership to come into your life. Let's see, I didn't even read this. Oh, I hope I have my glasses. Hold on, I do. All right, so it's Archangel. Also, look at this angel, Archangel Haniel. You are holding something that looks kind of valuable. So maybe somebody is bringing a gift to you, or you're going to offer something to someone else. Maybe you'd like to wear really cool earrings. Look at her earrings. Or you have a really cool style about your hair or your clothing. But I also feel like you are carrying this candle, this illumination towards something. So I feel like you are receiving guidance along the way, along your path. It is trusting and following a renewed passion in love life and career. So it is going to sort of spread energy over all areas of your life. But maybe your focus right now is on one or maybe multiple areas. So, well, let's see. I guess we're gonna go into love and career for this reading. So I do have the Creativity Oracle. Let's just get a couple of messages on creativity, passion, what you're pursuing, what you're into. What would be helpful for the collective on passion? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. You have passion and enchantment. And it does look like you are walking. You're doing some kind of cool little dance-a-roo with someone here. Someone's really in sync with you. And you also have, well, maybe you're walking your dog, or you have a bird. There's also a big peacock and a butterfly. So there's definitely some kind of transformation going on. The energy of flight and freedom, breaking out of the cocoon. But with the peacock, maybe somebody or you are also like kind of embodying that peacock energy a little bit. But the peacock makes me think of Archangel Gabriel and the word. So maybe it's about conversation or the way you use your words. It is you in the energy of being someone's muse. Maybe somebody is your muse. Makes me think the band Enchantment. We are enchanted when the muses sing the art spirit into us. It's number 47. That's really beautiful. It's almost like something feels magical, like a storybook, like a I don't want to say like a fantasy, but maybe this is like a fantasy coming true. I'm getting the energy of surreal. Maybe you do surreal art or something like that, or something is beyond real. It's being enchanted when the muses sing. Maybe some of you are singers. Maybe you just sing in the shower. Maybe somebody's voice captivates you. But I am getting that there is something inspiring to you, whether that's a person, a subject, a piece of art, a song, anything. And it sort of is the little trigger, the catalyst, that like maybe that little flicker that lights that fire inside of you to get you, I actually heard to get you moving, but I wanted to say to get you working on something, but I don't feel like it's work. I don't feel like it feels like work. I feel like it feels more like fun. So let's get one more message from the creativity. What else would be helpful right now with the energy going on for the collective to know? Please and thank you. Wow, you have both renewed passion, and you are feeling like you're completely resurrected, like you're coming back to life. You are breaking out of the cocoon. It could also be how someone else feels if you're tapping into someone's energy that you're thinking about, you know, connected via love. Someone feels like they are, you know, lit up again, sparkling again. I'm getting a little high priestess energy with this. Also that you are surmounting obstacles or overcoming something, seeing the higher perspective. It is reconsidering a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. That's that muse energy. So maybe this is something you started working on a long time ago and you never finished that project. Or you started studying something and you kind of got off track, or you know, your schedule got busy, something like that. This could also be a person coming back from the past. Maybe there's someone particular in your life that always sort of inspired you, got your back, you know, really sees who you are, the potential in you. There's definitely something coming back, but I'm getting that it's a totally renewed, changed energy. I see a cocoon and I see the little head of a butterfly just like peeking out. So I feel like maybe the wings aren't even quite spreading yet. Maybe someone's just kind of looking around, or it's just that starting point, but it's definitely telling you to go back to the drawing board. There's something you've started that you have to pull back out, because like it's really meant to take off and fly. And I see a closet, so maybe you put something in the closet, maybe there's something in your shed, something, I see like something stuffed away somewhere in your house under your bed. It could even be something in a notebook, an idea that you wrote down one time. You know, maybe you even started taking notes on this, maybe you're a writer, but I see an idea or something that is a really good idea. So somehow maybe you're gonna come across something from the past and remember like, oh yeah, I was gonna do that. Do it. If you get that little burst of light inside of you, take it further. So cool. Look at you guys. So what do I want to use? I think what I'm going to do is clarify these, since we started with more of the passion of what you're pursuing in projects and career and such. So let's clarify that with the tarot, and then let's ask about love. So we'll kind of bring some balance to this reading. So I have the Art of Life, since we are going into creativity and passion. So let's just clarify. Also, resurrection is number 40. Maybe someone's 40 years old or 47 years old. It's also the 11. Maybe you connect to 11 and the 4. So you are doing something on a solid foundation and bringing something back into balance and strength. So let's see. What is the foundational energy to clarify passion, enchantment, and resurrection? Please and thank you. Oh wow, guys, you have the star. You're not only breaking out of that cocoon and resurrecting something from the past, an energy that was maybe deep. I'm even getting talents that you didn't even know you had. If you start pursuing something new, I feel like some of you have no idea how amazing you're going to be at something. And for some of you, you have a talent you did a long time ago and you know you were amazing and you put it away. You stop practicing. You stop pursuing something. If you get that itchy, laid up feeling to go back and try something again, take some lessons, pull out your guitar, play your flute, sing that song, dance in the yard, work on your car. I see detail work. So maybe you're an artist as well. Do it. This is you really shining. This is renewed hope. This is also you really being a muse in someone else's eyes. I do see a lot of you as so inspiring to others. And I'm not even getting that it's when you like have the big successes or the big victories. I'm even seeing that when you go through something tough and you get back up again, or you know, make that lemonade out of lemons, you inspire others all the time with whatever you're doing. I do see you shining extra bright. The star is also an Aquarius energy, so maybe you are an Aquarius or connecting to that Aquarius energy, and that energy also makes me think of a way you see something in the world that nobody else does. Also the capacity to see something in such a different light that you can change the world. You can guide others for change, for enlightenment. This is a really beautiful energy. I love this painting. The starry night. Maybe you see something at night, or you're kind of a night owl. It's just a different way of seeing something than everyone else does. It's like if this was a photograph, you are the eyes that see it with this, it almost looks like it's moving energy. You have like a different vision than anybody else. Follow that vision, follow that drive, follow that passion. It's like taking you to your destiny, but it's also being exactly where you are along that path and feeling freedom, feeling like it's a blessing to be right here, right now. If thou follow thy star, it could be that you are inspired by someone else and you start by the energy of learning or following someone else, or you know, receiving guidance, but I feel like it's still gonna take you to your own unusual way of doing something. If thou follow thy star, thou canst not fail, of a glorious heaven. What's that song, Heaven? I think that's Bryan Adams. It's Dante Alighieri. Upside down, I still feel like the star is pretty beautiful. It's a wish come true. It's feeling like you have hope again. But it's just sometimes that star is a little bit far away, but you can still see it. Sometimes that star is like the sun and it's right there and it's bright and you can't miss it. So let's get clarity on the star just to get a little deeper message, and then let's go into a little bit of love. So let's just get a deeper message on the star. What would be helpful for the collective? Please and thank you. Oh wow, yeah, you have somebody with the Google eyes for you, or this is a message of love coming your way. I feel like this is like the little crush energy. So you could have a crush on someone or vice versa. It definitely feels like a muse. It's like you're just sleeping here dreaming and this beautiful angel is coming by and saying, hey, we're giving you a little inspiration. It could be a Cupid kind of energy. This could also be somebody young around you. Usually it's somebody like a little immature in a situation, but they usually have such big potential. This is also you using your psychic gifts, really trusting your intuition on someone. Or, oh wait, I was gonna say something, but maybe it's on someone. Maybe you feel somebody's energy, even if you don't always get the words. This is also new emotions coming in. So a feeling that's new for someone or something. So sometimes a page is a message, sometimes it's an energy or a facet of a personality. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. And it doesn't mean that you are immature in love. It could just be a brand new partnership, so there's a lot to learn. It could be a brand new project, so there's a lot to learn. I hear a lot to gain. I heard that really big. I don't feel like this is going to feel like a loss, although I guess upside down, it could be something that never quite gets off the ground, or a little conversation starting, but it never really unfolds. Or it could be immaturity in love, somebody that doesn't know quite how to navigate their emotions, or they're not trusting their intuition. But this looks like divine inspiration is coming towards you, and it's gonna not just light up that fire in your soul, but warm your heart. There is no instinct like that of the heart. So even if it's instinctual energy, this is not being all in your mind, in logical land. Your heart as an organ is so powerful. This is you following your heart. I'm even getting somebody else maybe was in their mind a lot before. And I feel like somebody is gaining more balance in listening to their heart. It's really pretty. I don't know why the pink and the purple in that sort of stand out to me. And it also looks like, I don't know, they could be apples, they could be roses on the tree. But the roses make me think of something blossoming and a very high vibrational flower. But if they're apples, that does make me think of a harvest energy coming in. So let's do this. Let's do a bridge with the spirit messages. And then pull a couple of love cards for you guys. What is the bridge of energy to be helpful for the collective right now on passion? Page of Cups, the Star, Enchantment, and Resurrection. Oh, I forgot how tiny. Every time, these are the smallest little words. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life as in its entirety. Like you are up there in the stars, looking at the whole perspective, not just the one little page you're on, but it's being in that one little page you're on and being grateful for it. But it's you gaining wider perception upon something, how it got you where you are, how it helped spark change, how it created strength. I hear the surmounted something, which makes me think of like an obstacle you couldn't get over before. Now it's just a piece of cake. Look at your life in its entirety and acknowledge old wounds and release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. It's a really strong message. You're feeling way more confident in who you are. I feel like maybe, now I see that cocoon again, so I feel like if you were just maybe peeking your head out of that cocoon before, you're busting out of it and spreading those wings and just flying. So maybe it's a pace thing. Before you were sort of like pacing yourself, or somebody else was, and I feel like now you just want to like let loose. So let's go to, what do I have for love? I have the hearts, hidden secrets, and I have the divine truth. So get a little clarity on relationships, friendships, matters of the heart, your connection with someone in particular, or maybe how someone's feeling about you or what they're going through. You have to see how it resonates for you. And could be somebody you're going to connect with in the future as well. Let's see. Clarity for the collective. What do they need to know about love? Please and thank you. So, well, this goes with this message. If you had a shut door, or if you had like a disconnect or distance or an old chapter, it helped give you strength. It helped you know what your boundaries are. It helped you redirect towards where you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to become. Sometimes it is getting a no. Sometimes a big no is a divine gift from God. It's, a gift that sometimes doesn't feel like a gift when you see a shut door, but then when you notice the open window, or you look back, you see how it was a blessing in disguise. It's also drawing the line somewhere. So if you have all this passionate energy coming on in, and there's somebody crossing your boundaries, I feel like you are getting that strength to draw the line, to say no if you have to. This is the energy where I'm getting enough is enough. So maybe there was something that was kind of recycling kind of energy, but never really getting clean or becoming something new. It was always just sort of recirculating the same old dust, or like I kind of see like muddy water all over. I feel like there's something coming through, but you're stepping into your energy, and you are the one plugging something in to create a filter to have new energy, fresh energy come through. Clarity on no, drawing the line, and enough. Good Enough is a Sarah McLachlan song. It's a really pretty one. What else? And I am getting that, I'm not really getting a time thing with that. I feel like you are reflecting on the past. Maybe you're setting some boundaries now, but I feel like it is giving you insight on how to redirect yourself and do things different for you in the future. What else would be helpful for the collective? One day. It's interesting because this is like drawing the line, and I feel like for some of you, if it was always like very strict and straight, and you always had to do something a certain way, I feel like somebody's gonna come in like that. I hear a messy Muse and just kind of switch it all up on you. Just paint that canvas, color outside the lines, help you see something. I'm even getting a perfection kind of energy, how it doesn't have to be perfect, but that imperfect is beautiful. it is telling you that one day the right thing is coming in. Someday, somewhere, and it might be another time. One day. Is one a U2 song? I'm kind of getting that with this energy here, the biggest message is just not to really get too wrapped up or put in the box when something is supposed to happen. Because when you release your energy and you just let it go, whether it's you looking for, you know, that job to take off, or your business to take off, or your project to take off, your talent to be noticed, or really wanting a certain partnership or a partnership, it's when you release that energy and bring it back to you that it has the room to come when it's supposed to. So I am getting that, you know, especially when you watch readings. You know, people watch readings for all different reasons. But when you do it to gain insight on yourself, to have self-reflection, to see how you can navigate your own energy differently and make changes within yourself, and you release the energy where it doesn't belong, or on outside people, circumstances, or places, and just have that allowance, that's when the universe works faster to orchestrate itself to the right vibrations to come into your life. So I'm getting that something's going to come in when you don't expect it. So bringing that attention and energy and love back to you, first and foremost, is going to really bring the right situation, the right partnership, and the right opportunities to you. Let's get one more, since I auto-shuffled. One more for the collective, please, and thank you. So, you or someone else might be conflicted. I feel like this is that in the head energy. It could be that hot and cold energy. Somebody all in their maybe emotions and not being logical or realistic about a situation, or all in their mind and over-analyzing and not involving the truth or wisdom of their heart. Whether this is you or someone else, whether this is the past or what to be aware of for now and in the future. If somebody's feeling conflicted, everybody is in their own driver's seat to work that out. It could be a conversation that helps. It could be information that comes through, or clarity that does help. But if you're trying to make a decision, do it with balance. Hot and cold, some of you also might have multiple options, whether that's people, jobs, or things that you do. Multi-talented. Which do you give the most attention to? Who do you give the most attention to? Go with what you feel inside of you. If you're around a certain person or doing a certain project and you keep feeling frustrated, or you don't have the energy of the muse and inspiration, you get, feel like you keep getting stuck artistically, or writer's block, or blocked, and there's boundaries between you and someone else, that's where you have to release that energy and decide to come back to yourself. Sometimes it's just letting something go for a little bit, so your energy changes, and when you go back to it, your energy is different, therefore your flow is different. Hot and cold. I mean, that can be really conflicting and confusing if someone's always sort of hot and cold and you don't really know what you're going to get. I kind of feel like that might be even this page upside down, because it's somebody still learning to navigate, control, handle, maneuver, and have balance with their emotions. So it could be that someone is gaining maturity. So let's go to that divine truth and get a little bit more information and clarity for you guys. Please and thank you. We're going to split the deck in half because it's huge. What is helpful for the collective to know? Please and thank you. What's that song? It was like Unwritten. I can't think of who sings it. Maybe NATASHA Bedingfield, but I'm not 100% sure. That song just kind of came through. What would be helpful for the collective to know on love and partnerships? Please and thank you. Woo! Somebody doesn't want to wear that mask anymore. Somebody was pretending. Maybe they were pretending not to be so conflicted, trying to, you know, put on a solid front like they were being strong. Maybe somebody is gaining strength. I feel like here, somebody is not really conflicted anymore. Maybe they were lying to themselves. That would cause internal conflict. You know, it could be that they weren't telling the truth to you or someone else, or that's your energy. But I feel like I like the gold leaf. Maybe you do something. I like how different messages pop through here. Maybe you do something with gold leaf, like that beautiful paint. It makes me think of calligraphy. I am tired. Somebody's exhausted of pretending that they're happy without you because silence is killing them. I don't think somebody wants to be silent anymore. So maybe they've kept something internal for way too long. I feel like you are that muse to somebody. You are the person that inspires someone. You are somebody's star. So maybe that makes me think of something that was so far away. So maybe there was distance between you and somebody else. Never quite told you how much you mean to them. And if that's you, and you've been thinking that about somebody else, maybe it's time, you know, send a little message of love, and then see how it, how the response is. Let's get one more from this half. One more, please. Yeah, you got a soulmate energy. So you might have something coming back from the past. Look at you dancing. XOXO. I am drawn to you in a way I've never experienced before, and it's a love so deep and complex. I mean, that would be very conflicting to someone. If it's indescribable, if it's undeniable, there's probably no words. And if you have a connection with someone and it's just different than anyone else, it's a different dynamic, whether this is coming in for you in the future because of boundaries you have now set for yourself and the strength you have gained, or this is a connection to someone you have now or somebody coming back. It's soulmate energy. It's where you just know that person's soul. You've always known each other, but soulmates can come in many forms. It doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey situation. A soulmate is someone in your life to create change, growth, bring support, get you to a new place. There's so many different dynamics, but it's usually something you and someone else signed up for to help each other. So let's go to the other half. Let's get two more from this half. Clarity on soulmates. Where's the other one? And pretending. What's that song? The Great Pretender. The Great Pretender. I feel like it's like a 50s song or something. One message from this half, please and thank you. Ooh, yeah, you are. I said something before with this about your intuition, your psychic gifts. Sometimes when people are very perceptive and they have gifts like this, and others might not completely understand, or even if it's a soulmate energy and you get it and the other person feels it, but not everybody has has like been into metaphysics or like divine energy. Some people might be discovering that right now. Maybe that's somebody else. Also, psychic gifts can appear at different points in our life. But I feel like for most of you, this has been there all along. I am getting whatever I said before about gifts that you have had hidden and or had all along. This is one of them. It's not just a talent you have with doing something. This is also your talent. And sometimes that can freak people out because they don't understand or understand yet how you know things. Why you can feel their energy. Why, when they have their beautiful golden mask on, you know that something's not quite right. Or when they try to be I hear even Steven with something, you know that the butterflies are going on inside. So somebody is learning more about this. Maybe their gifts are opening up too. Their third eye is opening up. They're seeing things more clearly. This could be why someone had some distance too. So this could also start opening up their spirituality, their elevation, their spiritual wings coming out of that cocoon in them so they match you better. Your intuition scares me, and how much you really do know about me. I am getting there might be someone that you, I hear finishing their sentence. I don't think you're over speaking someone, but I feel like you really get someone. You're almost able to gauge how you ask a question or how you deliver information or what to do depending on what that person's energy is, or kind of knowing that they were or weren't going through something. I feel like your reaction is different than anyone else in their life, and they expect the normal, like everyone else reacts. And I feel like you give the weird reaction, the unexpected reaction. And I feel like that's why someone's super intrigued by you. Let's get one more from this half and clarify with the tarot. One more, please, and thank you. Yeah, somebody was in that cocoon, going through a detox energy, gaining their spiritual wings, cleansing their aura, getting rid of past karmic situations, and really changing. This could be you too. Maybe time apart helped you both do this. You're taking this spiritual bubble bath. You're diving right on in though. It's releasing negative thoughts. Maybe somebody was keeping something in or in their mind, not in the right vibration. You know, it's, where's this? Wait, where is this? When I said the word before with this peacock, you have to really use your words wisely and think about the words you tell yourself, because words have energy and have vibration. So we're human. We all have interesting, weird, all kinds of thoughts every day. But if you do notice something that doesn't feel like a vibrationally high thought, replace it. You've already neutralized that energy and started to vibrate differently. The more awareness you have of that, the faster you're going to catapult in your spirituality. But I am getting that that is also maybe a lesson somebody else has learned. Releasing negative thoughts and people, and it's a big old major spiritual awakening. It's a cleanse. Wait, look at this. And where are you? A rebirth. You had another thing that said something about a rebirth. So let's go to the tarot on this. I have the summer holiday. Let's just kind of feel like I want to organize myself a little bit. I got these cards all over the place. So let's look at these messages of a connection that's coming in, you are having or you are thinking about, but it's you gaining the insight you need to help your energy. So what would be helpful for the collective to know? Ooh, that flew. What's that? It's that back and forth energy that you need to pay attention to. It's not overgiving and having nothing coming back. And it's not like taking everything but never feeling like it's the right place or person to give. It is sometimes a gift that comes, monetary, like valuable energy, information, attention. Sometimes this is the energy of charity. You could be helping somebody just to help the Good Samaritan because you can. And then it will come back because those are seeds of spiritual abundance. And that energy is planted out there, maybe not in that direct, way or from this direct person, but somewhere the energy is going to come back to you. The beautiful seeds you plant grow. But it could also be you having to open your arms and receive. If you're closed off to receiving help, or you're closed off to even asking if there's somebody that wants to help you, it's that lead a horse to water. If somebody really wants to help you and you feel their energy is in the right place, the right vibration, let somebody help. I feel like somebody wants to give you something and you kind of want to do something on your own, or maybe that's you. So that person has to be willing to have open arms to receive. Here it's an imbalance. It's maybe overgiving, overspending, or putting your energy into where it's not valued. Clarity on the Six of Pentacles, please and thank you. Oh wow. So it looks like you are doing something at work. Maybe you, I'm pulling on love, but you're getting pentacles now, which is taking you right back to career. But if you have the right partnership of back and forth energy, where you talk about your day, you support each other on dreams you have together, or individual dreams, this does bring abundance overall in your life. The Three of Pentacles is really being noticed for your gifts, for your talents, for your experience. It's also you recognizing how you can work with different personalities and other people that have different things about them that are different from you, and you can somehow work together, maybe on a project. This is definitely you being noticed as a star somewhere, but it could be that you have to get to work maybe first on your own, and then the right people come in, maybe to promote you, or help you with something in your business that you need help with, like professional wise, expertise. Here, it's recognizing an environment where there was no growth, there was no communication, you weren't on the same page, you weren't valued, your time wasn't appreciated, your talent wasn't appreciated. So it doesn't have to be at work because it's Pentacles. That means it's your real life 3D world partnerships environment. So if that's a partnership that has to do with love and you weren't appreciated for maybe, your individual flair on something, then it is leaving, that environment or that partnership to go to where your energies match, where you can build together. Let's get one more just to clarify the Three and the Six of Pentacles. What is the bridge between these for the collective, please? And thank you. So the bridge is you recognizing your thoughts. This brings you back to the energy of what you are thinking about. The King of Swords could be an air sign. It's a personality type. It doesn't have to do with gender, but it could be a masculine energy within you or someone else. This could be who you're thinking about, who you're connected to, who is coming in, or this is you. And it's like an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini like energy. This king looks very comfortable. It looks like he just got back from fishing. You have these two birds here, so birds of a feather. They look like even the birds are giving googly eyes. But if this is someone who has been stuck in their mind, this is definitely someone that can overanalyze or sometimes have the tunnel vision on what they see, if that's upside down, this could be that person who overspeaks, even oversteps boundaries. This is, you know, somebody who's very close-minded. I hear maybe all words, or very selfish, upside down. But I really love this king upright, because this is the one who has the open mind. This is the one who wants more information. This is the one who's really good at having a conversation, like about anything, especially if it's something they are passionate about, or with someone that they are passionate about. This is somebody who is able to adjust making decisions when new information comes in, or new experience happens. He looks very grounded. And when this king is in his spiritual energy and connecting to his open heart, which it looks like his chest is open here, that's where this king really comes into a balanced energy. So let's get, let me show you this, because I didn't even know I put it up right. So I guess we're ending with a little bit of the lovers. Hey, look at this cute little couple. So Gemini, making a decision about love, freedom in love, freedom to choose. Big choices in love. There's a big old sunshine here, and you're in your birthday suit, so there's definitely a level of comfort. I saw all those apples before. Apples? Something with apples. Harvest. So it looks like you've gained the harvest. You are cheersing. There's a snake, which makes me think of shedding old skin, transformation, wisdom, and also releasing fears. Upside down, it is definitely a partnership you are letting go of, where it was conflicted all the time. Someone's pretending and not embodying or living the truth of their heart. Or somebody else really pushing someone else to feel something they just don't. But upright, this is just beauty. It's beautiful. It's love. And it's freedom. This is the cutest cards ever. And you do have a little Cupid here playing a little harp for you. So it looks like whatever partnership you have where you feel like you're authentic, transparent, beautiful, comfortable self with, feels like a soulmate energy, wherever that is definitely meant to be in your life, because everybody deserves to have the love that fulfills their heart. The lover's choice is also, if you choose, you're good on your own, you love being independent, you want your connections with your soulmates and friends, but you're not really looking for anything else that is conflicted and complicated, and you're good where you are at your job right now, then that is your choice, and that is perfect. So I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I do want to express my true thanks and gratitude to all the likes that you guys give on these videos and the beautiful comments that you put. All of that is a beautiful energy that does help me and this channel grow, and I thank you. And with that, I bid you adieu. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, night. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon.